Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Blake Stocker, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Settling in now, Danny Santana, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Popped him up. But this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Max Kepler.
Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Dozier at second with 2 down. Count even at 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. A 0 for the Twins in their half of the first. Indians coming up. You've tuned in to MLB Network. Irvin Santana gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
In now for Cleveland, number 15. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Vargas over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
At the plate, Lee Van Dyke. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy,
You have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Santana looks in. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Santana playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Kenny Vargas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 19, Kenny Vargas.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Missed with a slider. So far this year against Southpaws, Escobar brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch is a heater in there for a strike. Two and two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Donnie Larson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Dale Tomlinson, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Tomlinson stands at second with two gone. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Santana comes set. Here's the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Set to get his day started, Robbie Grossman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Van Dyke arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Set to get his day started, Chris Jimenez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tomlinson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2 out with the man at first. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate, Jake Taylor. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Jake Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Little dribbler down the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Now in the box, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Number 15.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Doran. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. For the current campaign, Doran is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. A dive, but he's back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runners back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Indians moving front now 3-0.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 22. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Vargas is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Van Dyke is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Janine Vargas.
Striding in once again, Kenny Vargas. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Dozier stands at first with one out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
To 2-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Doran shading to his right. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donnie Larson.
Second baseman, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter, right fielder, Dale
Striding in for the Indians, Dale Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Tomlinson, an Ohio native, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And now this is bobbled in left. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Stepping in now, Sammy Huffman, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tomlinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Center fielder number 00.
At the plate, Willie Mays. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Santana comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 4 and the Twins nothing. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Chris Jimenez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 4-0. Digging in once again, Roger Doran. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Roger Doran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Santana will go over to first here, and he'll get back in safely. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Van Dyke, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Taylor Rogers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Donnie Larson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
First and second now, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale
Digging in and looking for more, Dale Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Rogers, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Sammy Huffman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Jake Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. Number 22 in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. High and deep to left center field. Van Dyke going back. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1. Into the box, Kenny Vargas. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out, nobody on. Vargas in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Van Dyke is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 6 and the Twins 1. Ready for another shot now, Willie Mays.
Center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 15.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low, ball 3. Number 22 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, number 22, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Johnny Larson.
Johnny Larson.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Escobar is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We're through 6 full. The Indians lead it 10-1. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kepler on at first, nobody out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 10, Eddie Harris.
Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Chris Jimenez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Van Dyke ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 3. Grant McGrath enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Sammy Hoffman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Sammy Hoffman.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jake Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Taylor, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Into the box now, number 15. This one skied out toward right. Dozier is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 24, Roger Doran.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 home. High pop-up. Sano is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians on top 13-3. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 home. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Here's Brian Dozier now. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. One and one. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Miguel Sano.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Kenny's Vargas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Skied into straightaway right. Tomlinson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Escobar. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
One out, nobody on. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Larson stands at first with 1 out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
In now, Sammy Huffman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Striding in once again, Kenny Vargas, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1-1. Misses off the plate. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Mays will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie.
Ready for another chance? Robbie Grossman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit to right, but foul. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Vargas over at second. Escobar is over at first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Chris Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Final strike for the Twins.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
13-3, the final score. The Cleveland Indians hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Blake Stocker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's Walkway to Gateway.